creature feature. It's where we are going to dive down into some history of where certain mythological or cryptid creatures came from. So far we've done Bigfoot, or was Bigfoot the first one? I don't remember what our first one was. Oh, werewolf.
Oh, yeah, werewolf.
And then we did a chimera.
Dogman.
Yeah, dogman. So this week, we're doing the Windigo.
Ooh. I like Windigos.
So, in Algonquian folklore, the Windigo, or Windango, is a mythical man-eating monster, evil spirit, native to the northern forests of the Atlantic coast and Great Lakes region of the United States and Canada. Now, there's a whole article that I'm going to read from All That's Interesting. I don't know if that's their website or if that's just what they like to go by.
I just like a website named All That's Interesting.
Yeah. So it reiterates, the Windigo comes from the Algonquian Native American folklore and is the result of some severe hunger pains. As the tale goes, he was once a lost hunter during a brutally cold winter. His intense hunger drove him to cannibalism. After feasting on human flesh, he became a crazed monster, roaming the forest in search of more people to eat. Those who live in a warm climate can breathe easy. The Windigo is a cold weather creature. Having been spotted in Canada as well as colder northern states like Minnesota,
yeah?
as the bitter forest is no longer a problem for him, like was when he was a mere hunter. He's immune to even the harshest conditions. For a carnivore, he's not the buffest of creatures. His skin is stretched tight across his bones, making them visible, though he is said to be very large in stature at almost 15 feet tall. His body is described as skeletal and emaciated. Jesus.
A meaty boy.
A meaty boy. This can be attributed to the notion that he is never satisfied with his cannibalistic urges, constantly luring him to prowl for fresh victims.
I feel like this is thoughts on Tinder.
Pretty
They can't
much.
stop eating that meat.
Well, and this is also the creature that's in that PlayStation 4 exclusive video game.
I want to play that again.
Yeah, Until Dawn.
Yeah.
10 out of 10. Go check that game out.
I'm just fucking hella distracted by this. I'm still listening, but look at that green screen. What's happening? Is this fucking Doctor Strange?
It is.
Okay, so I continue.
Oh, you're good. It said that he also has massive eyes like an owl. The better to see you with, my dear. The razor sharp large claws. While some say he is a relative of Bigfoot, others who say they've spotted him claim he looks more like a werewolf. The Algonquian people say that during the turn of the 20th century, a number of their people went missing mysteriously. The Algonquian tribes attribute many of the disappearances to the Windigo, or Windango, thus calling him the spirit of lonely places. Descriptive name, though not quite as catchy as Windigo. Another rough translation of Windigo is the evil spirit that devours mankind. This translation is related to the version of the Windigo that claims he has the power to curse humans by possessing them. Once he has infiltrated their minds, he can turn them into Windigos as well, instilling upon them the same lust for human flesh that he himself has. Different versions of the Windigo disagree on his speed. Some say he is unusually fast and can endure walking for long periods of time. Others say he walks in a more haggard manner, almost as if he is falling apart. But speed isn't a necessary skill of Windigo. He doesn't rely on catching and capturing his prey. Rather, one of his said traits is the ability to mimic human voices. He'll use this skill to lure people in and draw them away from civilization and into the desolate depths of the wilderness. Once isolated, he feasts. If you're looking to spot the Windigo, you can try your luck in nearby forests, though most of the reported spottings happen between the 1800s and the 1920s, with little reported activity after that.
So it sounds like a lot when people are mining.
Right. Still, if the Windigo exists, he could still be out there, mimicking the voices of a person. After all, beneath the flesh-eating demon that is the Windigo, there just may be a human man who once was a hunter.
I like that one.
Pretty creepy.
Yeah, it is. We should.